Hello, dear friends. Hello, dear friends, and Happy New Year to you. Here we are in the first week of 2022. I hope you had a really lovely festive time and are enjoying the energies that we're sitting in this new year. You know, I've been excited for the energy coming in with 2022. It's very much of a different pace, a different rhythm than what we've just come through in 2021. And so here we are with our first letting go guidance session for 2022. And as you know, I also like to just pay attention to what's happening with the moon phases. And yesterday, January 2nd, we had the new moon in the sign of Capricorn. And so new moons is the time for us to just reflect, to really slow things down, to really bring your awareness, your intention within you. And of course, Capricorn too is the sign of doing things, committing things, work, abundance, finances, things of that nature. So as we're still releasing the effects of 2021, it's a really wonderful time to look at making sure that you have time for you, that you create some moment of reflection, of changing up the rhythm of how you do your daily life. And also, you know, I find that sometimes when I'm, doing an inventory of what kind of conversations go on within me, or what kind of critical voices, or, that inner committee that we all have. Sometimes when we come up against something that we want to let go of, something that's a little bit critical or causes anxiety or worry, one of the easiest ways I find to let it go is to have appreciation for it. And what I mean by that is that all inner dialogue is based upon wanting to keep us safe, based on sometimes an outdated pattern. So see if that's something that you can work on over the next couple of days. The 2022 energy is coming in for us now, but as we start with this new moon in Capricorn, it's really time to look at who have you become now? Who have you become as a result of all of the experiences and things that you saw and did and spoke about in 2021? Who are you now? What are the pieces that you're taking forward because they align with who you truly are at your core? And what are you saying, thank you, you've served your purpose, and off it goes. Now, all that being said, I think is a really important part to just reflect on that, because what we're going to be focusing on letting go of this week in conjunction with all of that is fear. So where does fear come up for you? Are there fears about where your environment, where you're at, about worrying about your work or your cash flow or your relationships or anything like that? What is fear telling you? Remember that there's different ways of thinking about fear, but I like to think of fear as false evidence appearing real. And that's a great thing to reflect upon, maybe journal about it, maybe speak it out, or ask me if you need any help to deal with fears that might be coming up for you. And I do think that writing things out is a great way, but then maybe reframing it, or maybe saying thank you to the fear, but I'm okay right now. Hand over your heart, right here, right now. I'm okay. All is well. And then keep focusing on your body, your physical sense. How are you feeling in your body? That's actually something else that gets aspected by the sign of Capricorn too, is being very physically aware of what's your body need. Do you need a bit more sleep? Do you need a bit more physical activity? Do you need to change up your eating patterns? These are all things to just reflect on and not jump into action on them. It's the time to just reflect and see, how does that make you feel, to contemplate those ideas. And then perhaps the ones that really you feel a yes to, that's the ones that you can implement and put them into flow for you. Let me read this out to you to see if this can help you kind of unpack or go a wee bit deeper into this idea of letting go of fear. Fear is essentially a lack of trust in ourselves. due to experiencing this sense of fear, we tend to not trust life itself. In other words, we don't trust that we are being taken care of on a higher level. Obviously, we're going to feel fear because we cannot control everything in our lives. But when we let go of fear, we relearn trust. This is called taking a leap of faith and trusting in the power within that's connected to universal intelligence. Remember, the power that supplies our breath is the exact same power that created the universe. And we are that powerful. We have that flow of power. And that's why it's so important to create time just to check in. Focus on your breathing and take another deep breath. And when we can create the access or acknowledge the access that we always have to that universal intelligence, maybe it doesn't come right in that very moment, but it's about trust. Trust that you will and you do recognize the solutions or the choices when they show up. It's not about having to rush at something or do it really fast. So this is a time to start finding a really good nurturing rhythm of stepping into your new 2022. Who are you going to become? You're on your way to it, but it's just reflecting, introspecting, and allowing the flow of it to come through you. So I've just been shuffling my tarot cards, because we'll pull one tarot card and then 3 of the angel cards to get some insight. And I love this. It's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups reminds you that you are love. You are unconditionally loved, and you have that. That's your essence. That's what we're all seeking to feel, to create, to manifest. So this is what we're sitting in. You're it's like the universe has got you in the palm of its hand, if you like. Breathe that in. I like doing the deep breath and then the hand over to your heart, because it reminds me that everything, the answer to everything is love. Loving acceptance, loving kindness, unconditionally loving. And that's actually a big, big part of the theme, the universal theme or the global theme of 2022. So it's there for all of us. See if you can be a bit of a co-creator with it and create some acknowledging that you're in the right place at the right time and that you are bringing in your unique gifts and what it is you're called upon to share and be and do. But not so much the doing at the moment. So I just pulled 3 of Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels cards, and it's perfect. The cards that come up is, the first one is Guardian Angel. So you know this idea of introspection and just being with you, being unconditionally loving and accepting with you. You always have access to your sense of the guardian angels or spirits around you, or access to universal energy. Ask for it, invite it in, surrender. And sometimes we can do that more by listening to music that uplifts us, that connects us with that sense. And this is all a part of our healing. So I was saying that this, during this phase of the new moon, this is about really feeling into your body. Do you need to reset things? Do you need to release fear that might be creating some kind of discomfort in your body, and releasing that? And it's all part of your big picture of what you can achieve and be and co-create in 2022. I hope this makes sense. As always, if you need more resources or more support, or things come up for you that you have problems letting go, or you even want to discover what that idea of letting go is, you can put it in the comments below or message me directly. I'm here for you, and it is my mission in life to help people really, really align with the truth of who they are at the core. Thank you for watching. Much love. Enjoy this first week of this epic new year.